Hello and welcome back to the Hapless Humans. So, last time we were taking over this province in Mootland, and it appears to be going pretty well. We're at 95% war score. We got a few rebellions going on, some people who can't figure out how to get over hills, just the general AI stuff. So, oh, no, we're actually sieging here. We're going to siege down their capital and we're going to take over their hopefully capture them, sell them back. Witch Hunter asked to allow to be rooting out chaos. We're going to say no just because I don't want the extra revolt risk, because I would like to actually get to a point where we don't have revolts permanently going. Your son has decided to study in a prestigious University of Nuln and become a learned man, although you will no doubt learn something there. Such education is not free. Yeah, we'll say yes. Oh, the University of Nuln is a place. Weird. Huh. Wait, does that say... Wait, when I was on the University of Nuln... I need to go back to our son to find this. When I was on here, it says claim. Oh, we can use the Grand Theater just to claim like we could with popes. Oh. Uh-huh. I see. Just out of curiosity, if I was to select this and... no, because it's currently held. Okay, no. Cancel. Cancel. I was thinking maybe there was a chance of just getting one of these titles back, but if it's... Wait a second. So we can claim titles that are too lower than us, is that right? Okay. I can't remember how this worked in the base CK2, because you have to have the Pope as a vassal to make this work. So obviously it's not something I did a lot. So say I wanted the Duchy of Nuln. I already have the Duchy of Nuln. Okay, say I wanted another duchy. I don't know. Do we have enough? We already have 2 duchies, so we'd actually have the over the number of duchies you're allowed penalty. Let's see if there's any more land in here that we don't have. Like in our duchy. We can actually check that from this screen, can't we? De jure is this. What's our flat? Wait, so the County of Nuln is held by us. Oh wait, I wanted to show that side. Yeah. So all of it's within our realm, so it's not helpful. I need to go to each individual one. So we could take the County of Grotchen. Let's try to see how we could make ourselves stronger. County of Grotchen, County of Hinterland we already held, County of Nuln we already hold. Yeah. So if we could take the County of Grotchland, that would allow us to have full control over the duchy that we currently hold. That seems like a reasonable choice. The other option is we could get multiple duchies within the Grand County of Wiseland, which would then give us a chance, which would then allow us to like win the vote to take over the land. So like we could claim this. This would cost us 100 piety. It would lower his opinion towards us by 15. We then have a claim on this province. We could take it over, and that would work. Yeah. So what's this? It's only a county. I want to take over a duchy. You can elect counts. Oh, it's because the count's directly underneath. What's the duchy? Duchy of Weisenberg, which nobody holds. Huh. Weird. Anyway, think about that later. There's something there. There's a way in. No, leave the peasants alone. I know suspicion's going up, but we did lower suspicion by about 20. So leave the people alone. Okay, so that's why you have to burn people. I got it. Again, where's the notifier about like where can you find suspicion? Why is it not a trait? Why is it not a something? Is it something on the individual witch hunters? How would I know? Do I need to find a witch hunter in my court? We could actually go witch hunter realm. See if we can find something. Witch hunter. The Grand Theologist is a witch hunter? That's interesting. Okay. He has no suspicion on him at all. Yeah, a lot of things in this mod they have a lot of mechanics, but they don't actually show them to you. So you can't work out how to play around them very easily. Yeah, Basically, if I was to ask for one thing in this mod, I just want tooltips. Just tooltips everywhere, just like... just more and more things for them to do. Yes, go and get rid of the peasants, but don't do purges. See, that could have been almost 100% revolt risk in the time that we've been clicking off these events. It's very weird. But I don't know what suspicion is. I don't know how often they can ask. See, is this the same province they want to do? It's Edowis. Okay, we'll leave the peasants alone. Let's see if the next one's Edowis. Yes, you can get to work. Is the next one Edowis? Let's see. It should pop up soon. There we go. No, now it's Null. No, leave it alone. See, we put suspicion up by so much as well here. I have no idea what we're really, like, what the consequences of my actions are. Money continues to flow through the trade post in Weissenberg, but your relationship with the merchant family that holds it is it has soured. To teach them a lesson without going to war, you could arrange for a mob to burn it down. Let's burn it down. That's fine. I don't see how that would go badly. Elves joined our thing against Beastmen. Envoys from Lord Chancellor Wilhelm of Ambach have presented you with a significant bribe in the hopes that it will use your influence to spare his trade post. So our opinion of him goes up. He loses gold, we gain gold. Or we gain gold, he loses gold, and his opinion of us goes down. And the trade, we don't care about the trade post, we just want the money. Right, this one is also null, so they can ask for the same province multiple times in a row. Okay, we'll try. We'll let it have the revolt risk. No, I'm thinking I might make this... I think the series is nearing an end. Because I'm learning some stuff about how it works, and I think what we did as our first character has completely screwed the realm up. Because I don't think the Witch Hunter should be constantly firing over the same province, but because we spread so much chaos in the realm, and then didn't stick with chaos, it's just completely ruined it, you see? As we're going to keep having these local revolt risks, which means we're going to be at constant rebellions. It seems like we're maybe hitting the edge of what we can actually do. Like, if we expand so much any further, what's going to happen? Oh, fantastic! They actually managed to remove the a lot of the stuff here, which is nice. But yeah, if we actually keep going with this, what's going to happen is we're just going to expand out, and it's going to be rebel killing pretty much non-stop. I mean, it's good that the Beastmen have stopped appearing in Edelwist as a thing, but it's still a little bit extreme. Like, I would like to start again, and I would like to... it seems like you have to pick a strategy. If I was to say be playing as an actual chaos, and I was spreading chaos, that's good. Like, that's a good thing to do, because you're gonna get lots of rewards, and you're gonna get all the troops. But what we're doing down here is we've got all the negatives of having gone with chaos, but none of the positives. So it's a little bit off. I don't know. Think about it. Another day at court. Another endless procession of matters you are required to pass judgment on. As yet another peasant drones on about his sickly pigs and neighbour he believes poisoned them, you feel a profound emptiness. This isn't the life you had imagined. By Sigmar, will you shut up about your pigs? Oh, we're depressed. Okay. Yeah. I am thinking that we'll probably end at this. Let's just say this. This will be the last episode of the Hapless Humans. Next time we'll come back and we'll play as somebody different. I'm trying to think what we might want to play. I think we'll probably try magic. I think we'll go directly into trying something that can do magic. Because the magic system seems interesting. It seems like the best part of the mod. And I really want to try it out. There we go. We'll just execute him. Let him rot. Oh, I'm no longer depressed. After executing somebody, I'm no longer depressed. Fantastic. Fantastic. An orc uprising. Fantastic. More. See, Also, if I'd known that taking over the orcs would lead to this orc uprising every single year almost, it's that kind of small thing that you don't. It doesn't make sense in normal Crusader Kings that's going to constantly happen, but in the mod it will always happen pretty much. I didn't want to educate her. I wanted to marry her to the King of Astorius. There we go. You can marry. Fine. I mean, if this is the last episode, it really doesn't matter. Noble of your realm has been executed. Okay. Yes, get to work. Obviously. But yeah, I don't entirely know where magic would be. I mean, we could always go and play as an elf for a while. Elves are going to be a little bit slower because they don't have any actual casus belli to expand. I mean, if we played as these elves here, it would be a little bit odd because we already know what they're going to do. I want to play maybe as an elf over here. Maybe we could play as who, I forget the name of the one up here. Who controls everything. Not Marathi. There's a big elf over here who's in charge of a lot of stuff we could play as. I forget his name. But that could be fun. We could play it as a vampire. Do vampires have high learning? Because I think they can learn magic, so I would assume that means they have high learn. Yeah, they can get relatively high learning. We could try and see if we can play as a vampire and try and take over everything as vampires. I don't know. Orcs probably not going to have magic. I mean, they're fairly close actually, but probably not. I don't know. I'll probably look around a little bit and try and find somebody. I think vampires are actually a reasonable choice because it still allows us to, like they're like one step off from normal gameplay, but from what I can tell, like they have a different way of getting heirs and things, but you know, you're mostly just playing humans, but they don't die, and they can do magic. I mean, that is a little bit off, but you know what I'm saying. It's not like you've got a whole lot more. Like if we were to switch to an elf, elves play in a completely different style. From what I can tell, I think vampires still do the, you know, fabricate claims, take over province, while elves are more of a, we're just gonna kind of attack every couple of years with a host to do something. Viciously slandering me. How about you stay out of all factions? Fantastic. He said no. But yeah, I think we should take over Mootland before we end this, though. Duke Renard, what's he doing? Yeah, also this, when we spread everything in here, you see, you get these kind of plots, like plot Warp Dust something, or I don't know, like those kind of plots I think actually are causing us huge amounts of problems because they're, yeah, they're called, like, it's because we made the chaos happen in the realm. Like, we made chaos a big thing. They are now actually, the plots around are actually causing problems. Also, what's this? I can't click on anything. Right, move the mouse down. Okay. I want to click on yes, of course, get. Right, there we go. We got it. I don't know how I managed to attach this to the mouse, but that's that. I can't. Alright, there we go. I thought that was going to be the end of our campaign. I can't actually click on the event. Okay. Weird. I've never seen that. That must be a vanilla bug, because it's just with an event window. Weird. If I knew how to do that, that'd be fun. Elusive somber group of elves went to join us. Okay. Fine. I just want to finish our War of Mootland and then we can move on. 12 days, we'll speed it up. We're going to get 3% every 12 days, probably going to take quite a long time. Yeah, that's another thing in this mod. The sieging takes so long. It almost makes me think that in technology, you should rush siege equipment just to make it go quicker. Just because it takes, the base amount is really long. Although, that might be my misconceptions, because the mod might start based on the values of the 1066 Crusader Kings, which, like, every time it goes back in time, it lowers the amount of time it takes you to siege because there's less defenses or something like that. I can't remember the exact reasoning, but that might be like, it might just be my problem of not having played a lot of like late game Crusader Kings, because generally you've already painted the map by the time you get to late game, and I just like starting on the earlier bookmarks. Just because if everything's Catholic, it's really not that exciting, because it's, I'm going to fabricate a claim, I'm going to take over the claim, I'm going to fabricate another claim, I'm going to take over the claim. Yeah, Soda's Trust, good. I've never used Soda's Trust. It seems a little bit weak. Seems like it's the kind of thing that you would only do if you were inside a realm and you were trying to get the people above you to like to dislike your other vassals. So you'd Soda's Trust. And maybe it was maybe an elective thing. What do you want to do? Invite to plot. You would like to kill somebody. No. I don't think so. Yeah, of course you can get to work. Yeah, anyway. So, once we finish this, probably finish it up. If you have any ideas about who you think I should play next, please tell me in the comments, because I think that there are a lot of options. I mean, even we could play as dwarves or something. Dwarves don't seem that exciting in the mod. They seem like the kind of people who will sit and just defend their land, allied with every other dwarf, and then they'll just sit there forever and never be moved. Which I think kind of fits how dwarfs, in my mind, are. You know, you just hold all, like, they're just, they'll sit in their mountains, they'll hold their treasure, they'll not really expand, because they don't like things outside mountains. Cool, we got our land back. All of this is now actually our land. Oh wow, our old man face is fantastic. You see that beard? It's so pointy. I love it. And we do have a vassal who's like one of these halfling people. So what we can do is what we should do here, just as an example, is we should put this under a. We should give away the duchy and put it under someone else. Let's just choose you. Nope. Okay. I guess we'll find somebody else. We'll have to go manually find them. We'll find someone who's man, who's not in prison, who's not married, who's not a ruler. My religion, my culture, adult, and not part of a great house. And then you choose somebody who has, I suppose it would be, it really doesn't matter actually. Let's just go for high stewardship, because they'll pay more taxes. Because they'll make more money, so therefore pay more money. We would like to give you the Duchy of Old Stryland. There we go. He now holds the duchy and everything beneath it. He loves us, and that means the halfling, it doesn't matter that he doesn't like us, because he's now underneath this person. And then he would probably revoke the title of the halfling, and then all that land would be converted from halfling. That's the way I would see it. Anyway, I think this is a good point to end the series. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far. And I hope that it's to see you in the next series. There are a lot of different people we could play as. We could also go down here and play as these kind of, I forget what it's called, Tomb Kings? I was going to say the one from 40k, but I think it's Tomb Kings. Yeah, anyway, if you have any ideas about who I should play next, please leave it in the comments. Any requests for who I should play next, please leave it in the comments. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever it'll be fun. See you then, goodbye.